Hello everyone, and welcome to the 5th episode of Into the Unknown. We are here in Egypt, off to a great start. Perfect movement. So we are here in Egypt, in this pyramid, which isn't complete, with a few villagers who don't really have a home, but we are going to change this in this episode. We are going to finish the pyramid and build a few interiors so the villagers have a more comfy home here, and we can continue the story, what happens here in Egypt. But before we get started, we will have a look back to the last episode and what we have done there. Are you tired of broken tools? Do you think repairing your tools is tiresome and annoying? Well, you don't have to think so anymore, because the goat farm is here to repair your tools very fast. Watch the last episode now for more information. Yeah, I got a bit carried away there. Anyway, as you might have seen in the intro, I have already flattened the area at the pyramid, so we can start building the pyramid and have some resources to get started. Because all of you know how flattening an area looks, I will just make a very short time-lapse, and I don't even bother starting the time-lapse music because it's so short. From all of this we've got a decent supply of sand, as you can see in all of these chests, and even a bit of sandstone, and I prepared some sandstone stairs. But of course, we need a lot more. I have calculated, and if my calculations are correct, we need around 6.5 double chests full of sandstone stairs to complete the pyramid. So let's get started crafting these up. And here's a little tip for you: if you are ever stuck crafting huge amounts of some item, fill your inventory with single items of sandstone. You can place a double chest of sand, in this example, break it, and stand in the sand. So you can craft very fast via the crafting book, and you automatically pick up the sand needed for the next crafting. After all of this crafting, we now have 4 and a little bit of double chests of sandstone stairs, so we still need 2.5, which equals 5 shulker boxes, so we'll dig down another desert to get the sandstone we need. And here's a very short before and after, so you can see the mountain is completely gone. And now we got the 5 shulker boxes of sandstone we need for the completion of the build. We just take another slice of the desert here to have enough sandstone for the interior. I didn't know what I was thinking either. I don't think slices of desert is the correct unit of measurement. We'll just act like this never happened. And a slice of desert is a perfectly valid measurement unit. The trip from the mining desert actually was long enough for the subspace bubble achievement, which is kind of nice. And now we've got all the sandstone we need to finish the pyramid. Don't worry, my Egyptian friends, you will soon have a nice home. It's a great feeling having the pyramid finished. It looks magnificent. Really a beautiful sight. And there's so much room to work with. I can't wait to get the interior in here. And I've got some special ideas for the top over there. But we'll get to that later. But first of all, we of course have to link up the Nether Portals, so we have a Nether Portal right into the pyramid. Having 2 Nether Portals this close to another is always a little bit finicky. But hopefully, when I go through this portal, we should end up in the pyramid. Yes! It's working perfectly. Nice. I have adjusted the Nether Portal slightly, because I just noticed when doing the layout, it's off by 2 blocks from the center, which just looked awful. I couldn't look at it, it hurt my eyes. But I've got the layout now ready, so you can see we have these spaces for the arches. We will have 4 arches in each direction, and always 5 villagers on each side of the arch. Which sounds more complicated than it is. I will just show you in a short time lapse how I am building the interior and creating a nice home for these Egyptians. What are you doing up there, sir? Turns out I created an accidental mob farm up there. The first part of the interior is now finished, and it looks really nice. We've got all the workstations in place, so the villagers can take their places and work, and we can buy stuff from them and sell them things they want. And especially a lot of lecterns here, so we can have librarians who sell us valuable books, and we can use to enchant our armor and tools. Let's look at one place for a villager in particular. We have the walkway on top where the villagers can travel and fall down in these places. And if a villager is standing here, the piston will pull the stair back, so this cell is now full. On the bottom here, we will have a zombie running around, so we can zombify and cure the villagers if needed. And there are these, I call them gossip gaps, because they can share the gossip, which is positive and negative gossip. They will lower the prices together and raise them together. Most likely lower them, because we will be great friends with them. We will trade with them and cure them if needed. Now it is time to get the zombies and the villagers in place. Part of our secret tunnel system you voted for in the pyramid will go down here, and there's a zombie spawner right here, which is really nice, and we can utilize it to get the zombies in here fast. And of course I care for my zombies too. They all get iron armor and an enchanted iron sword, so they will zombify the villagers quickly and are protected just because I can. Getting the zombies in these gaps is actually quite easy. They follow you because they want to attack you, so you can just go in there through a 1-block gap, walk to the end, dig yourself out, and close both entrances. And you're done. The zombies now all have their swords, and we will name them Great Plagues, according to the story. So here we are again, with story time. As a short reminder, Abram went to Egypt because there was a famine in the land, and in Egypt there was enough food. But when Abram came to the border of Egypt, he said to his wife, "I know that you are a woman beautiful in appearance. And when the Egyptians see you, they will say, 'This is his wife.' Then they will kill me, but they will let you live. Say you are my sister, that it may go well with me because of you, and that my life may be spared for your sake." And the Egyptians really saw that Sarah was a beautiful woman, and they praised her to the Pharaoh. So Sarah was taken into the Pharaoh's house, and for her sake he dealt well with Abram. But the Lord afflicted Pharaoh and his house with great plagues, because of Sarah, Abram's wife. So Pharaoh called Abram and said, "What is this you have done to me? Why did you not tell me that she was your wife? Why did you say, 'She's my sister,' so that I took her for my wife? Now then, here's your wife, take her and go." And Pharaoh gave men orders concerning him, and they sent him away with his wife and all that he had. So Abram went up from Egypt, he and his wife and all that he had. And he journeyed on as far as Bethel, to the place where his tent had been at the beginning, to the place where he had made an altar at the first. And Abram called upon the name of the Lord. And this is where we will start again in the next episode. This is all for today. I hope you enjoyed the episode and the story. As always, you can read it in Genesis 12. We will continue with Genesis 13 in the next episode in 2 weeks. Have a great time until then, and see you!